Alright, what's up guys? Hang on, gotta put on my wide angle lens. Hold on a second. Dang it, it's out of focus.
Arts and crafts?
What the Alright, what's up guys?
Hello.
I have a guest today.
Woo!
Welcome to Driving with Dan again, and you're also...
who he is. So you guys like our little intro? I didn't even know I could make that voice.
That was actually pretty fucking funny. Arts and crafts?
Arts and crafts?
Ah, Karen!
I told you about yesterday when I was at the CVS.
I was laughing.
Yeah. These two women were talking about it, and they're like, oh, well, you know, my daughter likes arts and crafts. Like, Karen!
Karen! Ah, Karen!
That guy is great. He's legendary.
Yes, if you don't know what we're talking about, what's his name again?
I don't remember, honestly.
That sucks.
He's a really funny dude on Vine. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I just feel like we're in an earthquake right now.
All right.
Because it's shaking back and forth. We're driving in an earthquake! Oh my god! Ah! So Scott, what have you been up to lately?
I actually started a new channel.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, so basically it's all of my Let's Plays. I kind of shifted over from our main channel to there. I started with that game that I told you about. It's called Ben and Ed.
Ben and Ed.
Oh my god, it's the funniest game. It's like, this guy, Ben, it literally says, this is Ben. He lives in a really crappy world, and he finds Ed, a zombie. And, you know, they're friends. So, Ben gets taken away from Ed by this guy. He's like a ringleader in a circus for a game show. So Ben is the prize. Ed has to run through the obstacle course, you know, to find Ben. But you never find Ben. He always gets like taken away or something like that. But it's really good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I've been kind of looking through to see what other games I can play and all that stuff. I'm still going to do, like, our group Let's Plays on Media Bros and all that, but...
Now, are you just doing, like, indie-type games? Or are you doing...
Some indie, some AAA, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Now, what about AA? You
Not
can't be
enough-
discriminatory.
Not enough batteries.
Not enough batteries? What about D's?
These nuts.
D's nuts? D's batteries? Who uses D batteries anymore?
Wasn't there some guy that was talking about the different kinds of batteries? Like, why you don't have B batteries? Because it sounds like a stutter. Like the batteries.
What the fuck?
It was some guy, he was,
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's a comedian, right?
Yeah, I forget his name, but he did all, like, the sketch comedy and stuff.
That's Dimitri Martin.
Dimitri Martin, yeah. And he was like, oh, well, nobody really orders D batteries anymore because it sounds foreign. Like, I would like D batteries.
I would like D batteries.
My favorite sketch by him, though, was the cup of coffee one. Do you remember that one at all?
Refresh my memory.
The couple ones that I remember, it was like, oh, this is the cup of coffee. It's just a little drawing. And then he puts 3 lines facing upwards. Like straight lines. It's like, this is a loud cup of coffee. He does the squiggly lines. This is a really hot cup of coffee. He does 3 straight lines to the left of the cup, and this is a hot cup of coffee that's flying at you.
Oh, Dimitri Martin. My favorite, there's a couple of my favorites from him.
Yeah.
The first one, which I'll always laugh at, is broken escalators.
Oh, yes.
He's like, escalators can never be broken. They can only become stairs.
Well, they can be broken. Like at our mall, remember they stripped it down and it's just a hole.
I understand that, but the point that he was making, he's like, you're right.
If it stops, it's just stairs. So like,
you can never be scared of a broken escalator.
Like, oh god, we're trapped. What do we do? You walk.
My second favorite would have to be when he was like, the saying goes, don't throw stones at glass houses.
Right.
He's like, but what if you were trapped in a glass house?
Good point. Good point.
He's like, would the saying become, don't throw stones in glass houses unless you're trapped?
And there are no doors.
And there are no doors. No windows, no doors. You're just in a glass house. You're screwed.
I'm in a hot box.
Hot box? I'm in a hot pocket.
Ugh.
Hot pocket.
They're so bad for you, Jan.
What about lean pockets?
Not as bad, but still salty.
Do you ever notice that a lot of vegan food is just mainly salt?
I know. Like, I get a lot of, like, Szechuan beef, and it's all meatless. It's so much salt. It's like 500 minimum, 1,000. Like, what are you people doing? You're trying to kill the vegans off?
It's just salt.
It is.
Salt.
It really is.
Salt.
I mean, granted, processed food isn't that great for you anyway, but holy crap.
Well, here's what I'm getting at with that. If you really think about it,
Right.
what happens when you have a lot of salt? You get really thirsty because you're dehydrated at that point. I think that's how they fucking keep in shape. They just eat a bunch of salt and they just don't have any water inside them. No water weight, no actual weight. You're done.
That's true. Oh, man. I didn't even think of that. It definitely makes a lot of sense, though.
Vegans.
How dare they not eat meat? It's so delicious.
Well, that's the funny thing. People will be like, oh, no, I'm vegan. You do have to have some sort of meat. You need to have protein.
Right.
Otherwise, you have to take a protein supplement.
Oh,
and
peels. Got
those-
peels here.
Those are not good.
No.
You don't want to take a protein supplement. Just
No,
fucking...
I mean, I take multivitamins just because I don't get out in the sun much, but,
Why don't you just, like, at that point, I would just be like, you know what? I think I'll just eat, like, some beef jerky or something.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Beef jerky or, like, a Slim Jim or something.
Ugh, salt.
Once again, just salt!
We remember at our buddy's house when we had the bonfires, we would cook the Slim Jims and it was just dripping grease. the thing was like this thick. It ended up like that thick. it's like 90% fat. Whatever we burned out of it was
Grease, my friend. Eat it.
I mean, they're delicious. I love Slim Jims, but
Oh, yeah! Snap into it, Slim Jim! I've got you for 3 minutes! Spider-Man 1 reference. Not that amazing Spider-Man shit.
yeah. The original with
Tobey Maguire.
Right.
Toby! Every time I hear his name, I think of Toby Turner. It's Toby Turner! Come here!
Oh man.
So I've got a fun story for you.
Oh jeez.
And it does involve last night. So, and this will be up later for everyone.
Right.
So last night, I'm home sitting, and I wasn't really feeling good yesterday. So I took a half day.
Right.
Lucky for me, I was on this weekend, so I was like, perfect. I could take my half day today, and I can just go home and kind of rest.
Yeah.
So I was resting, and I was kind of feeling better later. So then Emily, mid-lady for everyone who knows,
Yep.
she obviously gets antsy, and she's like, well, do you want to go do something? I'm like, I don't really feel like going to do anything. I was like, I just kind of want to stay here and rest. It was like, I am feeling better. And she's like, yeah, but you should go get some fresh air. I'm like, no, okay. So I went for a little bit of a walk, and I felt pretty good afterwards.
Right.
And she's like, yeah, I just want to go do something. I'm like, well, what do you want to go do?
We just did something.
No, she didn't walk with me. I went by myself.
Oh.
She doesn't walk. She doesn't go outside with me,
Oh, okay.
which is sad. She's just not a big outdoor person. So then she's like, can we just go do something? I was like, okay, but what do you want to do? Like, I don't want to, like, go do anything major. I don't want to go to the mall or anything like that. She's like, well, how about we just go see a movie? I was like, okay, well, what do you want to see? I was like, do you want to see, like, Zootopia again or something? Because she didn't have the best experience the last time.
How come?
A lot of screaming kids.
Yeah.
It was annoying, and it was a really good movie, so I was like, yeah, we can go do that. I was like, that's not a problem.
Yeah, I still gotta see that, actually. It sounded
I was really good.
awesome.
So then we get to the theater,
Uh-huh.
and as we're getting up to her ticket, she's like, ooh. She's like, do you want to see something else? And it was like, I mean, I don't know. and she's like, come on, why don't we go? There was a lot of tickets still available for the Batman movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was showing last night. It was we went to a late showing.
Yeah.
So she's like, come on, let's just go see it. Let's just go do it. I know you're not really like into it, but she's like, just go see it just to see it. I was like, but I thought you wanted to see Zootopia. And she's like, yeah, but we can always go see Zootopia some other time, and I'm gonna buy it when it comes out. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's probably a movie I'll get to.
And she's like, so let's just go see it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fine. I threw everything against the wind because I saw it earlier today on I saw it earlier that day on Rotten Tomatoes.
Like how bad it was and all that.
Yeah, like it was at 31 then. It's at 30 now.
Oh, that's bad.
So then I go in and I'm like, you know what? I'll just wipe this out. I'll be like, whatever. I'll just sit there and I'll just.
Well, yeah, because I know you said you were going to plan on seeing it anyway.
Yeah, and I didn't want to do anything because I already canceled with you, and I was like, yeah, I just kind of want to relax at home.
Yeah.
But it was a last minute decision because we wanted to go see a different movie.
Right.
Boy, man. I feel. I was sitting in front of a group of guys.
Okay.
Who were all DC fans, and it was really cool. They were all really awesome. I was like, you guys are fun to talk to, and they're all excited.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of this movie, I don't know how in the fuck they liked it. I mean, holy fucking shit.
The group of the guys, they loved it?
Yes, they're like, the critics got it wrong.
What?
He's like, the critics got it wrong. This movie was fucking awesome. I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, I mean, like halfway through, I was ready to get up and walk out. I'm sitting in a Batman Superman movie and I was ready to walk out. I mean, it was just, what's the best way to put this? It was really cool seeing all the characters on the screen.
Okay.
There was no story. It was edited like my fucking niece did it.
So it's basically like... Okay,
it was like all over the place. They just jumped from here to here to here to here.
Yeah.
And they're like, check this out, check this out, check this out. And they just took a bunch of different comic book moments, stuffed them all together, and said, check this out. There wasn't a coherent story in there at all.
So it's like Batman, like, I don't like you. Fight me.
No. Oh, no, it was not.
Oh.
No, I'll tell you, I'm gonna do a full review on this.
All right.
Trust me on that.
Yeah.
But let me just tell you, oh boy, if I was talking to my buddy Angel earlier today.
Yeah.
And if I had to give it a score, I would say it gets, for me, it was like a 4 out of 10. And I'm pushing a 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm struggling to even get it to a 4. Okay. Like, he's like, well, how would you rate it if somebody really wanted to see it? I was like, I was like, do you know Redbox? He's like, yeah. I was like, wait for it to come out on Redbox. It's like $1. He was like, really, that bad? I was like, dude, this thing wouldn't even be worth a fucking $1 on Redbox. Okay, I'm just saying it as nicely as possible. He's like, damn. And I'm gonna have to see it again because I promised I would take him.
All right.
But like, Jesus Christ, I was so fucking annoyed. I was so mad. And the more I thought about it today, the more mad I got.
So, fan 4 stick or Batman versus Superman?
Batman versus Superman.
Okay.
I will never see fan 4 stick ever.
All right.
Ever.
At least it's got somewhat of a shot.
But I will say fan 4 stick probably had a better story.
That's funny.
Oh well. Thank you guys for driving with me today. Make sure to look forward to that review. Me and Scott are gonna go have fun now.
Yeah.
So see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.